Okay, so just first of all, tell us your name and your position.
I'm Casandra Ulbrich. I'm the Vice President on the State Board of Education.
Okay, so I just want to talk to you a little bit about the core curriculum. So just tell us what it is and why it was established.
The Common Core curriculum was established by states, essentially the National Governors Association and CCSSO, which is a conglomerate of all of the state superintendents, came together and decided on their own that they needed a common set of standards across the board so that regardless of what state you live in, when you graduate high school, you're guaranteed to have a certain level of education for success beyond high school.
So it's basically bottom up. It's not top down. In other words, it's not coming from the federal government. There's no mandate from the federal government. This was something that percolated from the superintendents and the governors around the country.
It was. It definitely was a state-led effort to create a common set of standards. The reason that some people think they're national standards is because the Obama administration did make them kind of a part of some of what they were trying to do, like Race to the Top and waivers for NCLB. They
Which
were
is
encouraging, the No Child Left Behind. Because Congress has failed to reauthorize No Child Left Behind for many years now, and we were getting up to a point in 2014 of 100% proficiency, which just wasn't going to happen. The Obama administration decided that states could apply for waivers to No Child Left Behind, and they did request in those that you sign on to the Common Core standards. 47 states have now signed on to these standards, and all of them are in the process right now of updating the standards that they have in their state to match the Common Core, at least within 85% of matching the Common Core. And the Common Core is basically around math and reading at this point, to ensure that 4 plus 4 means 8 in Alabama and Mississippi and Michigan.
Seems like a good thing to do. Okay, so are there any plans that you're aware of in the works to expand the Common Core to cover other subjects?
I am not aware of anything at the moment. It certainly could be something that is looked at as we move forward. But as of right now, what the expansion of the Common Core really is about is coming up with a common assessment. So there's now 2 agencies that are basically responsible for developing assessments that can be used by every single state, and this will actually save all of us money. Right now, every state spends millions of dollars every year on their own assessment. Of course, in Michigan, we have MEEP and MME, which stands for Michigan Merit a curriculum, for our curriculum. These are the 2 tests that we have in the state of Michigan. We spend a lot of money on these. Once we have a common assessment, states will no longer have to spend that money. They will be able to utilize one assessment. It'll be real time because it'll be computer based, and it'll allow teachers essentially to get feedback much sooner on where their students are.
So if someone, let's say a state legislator, were against the Common Core, can you think of any reasons why someone might not want to put the Common Core into place? Or in Michigan, we're already doing the Common Core. Why would we maybe want to withdraw from it?
Well, I can tell you that educators are like the Common Core. They have already started moving towards implementation of the Common Core in their schools, and in fact I was just listening to a presentation for Novi schools. They have developed an entire online application around the Common Core, which their teachers like, the administrators like. To pull back now would be a waste of all of those efforts and would be really unfortunate. I think there have been organizations out there that have opposed the Common Core, but they really do it more out of a fear base than an evidence base. And they do it out of this fear of nationalized standards. They do it out of fear of, what might be taught that they might disagree with, and so it really is based more on a fear of what might be as opposed to evidence of what we have now.